Hello, and welcome back to Too Many Books. My name is Sean, and today we have a Thornwillow Press unboxing. Hot on the heels of the eventual May dispatch, which, just came out like last week, which was Remembering Groucho. We have the June dispatch here, which is Chloë Scene by Jay McInerney, dealing with 90s actress, well, I mean, she's still acting, but 90s it girl, Chloë Sevigny. And as told in a story by Jay McInerney. I mentioned in the last video, I'm like, oh, we just had a Jay McInerney one this past holiday season with something about turkey season. It was the Madonna of turkey season. I looked it up. And it was the holiday season of 2023, so almost 2 years ago, which is disgusting because it feels like it was just a few months ago. But anyways, let's dive in. So to start things off, we already looked at the cardstock there. We also have a nice little letter, courtesy of Luke Ives Ponifel, describing your monthly dispatch, describing the choice behind the title, a little bit of background into the title. This has been more than 30 years since Chloë Scene first appeared in The New Yorker. So he wrote this back in the 90s when she was the it girl. How about that? So much, in fact, New Yorker recently ran it again as part of their 100th anniversary celebration. How about that? So mine is the classic edition. It's the bare bones, although it's still very fancy. We also have a prospectus here of their Ulysses edition, the Centennial edition, which is available in several different formats, including a pasteboard paperback, a 10-volume one. There's like a 4-volume leather-bound one. Like it's fancy. We have a nice little stamped bookmark. I'm liking the edges on this bookmark. Match the stamp of a wolf. We have the Broadside Library, Picasso, Musings of Picasso. So these must be quotes from Picasso. Very, very nice, very fitting. Of course, we have a little thank you card as well as Jean-Baptiste Alphonse Carr, a little quote. How about that? Which I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce because I'm going to butcher the hell out of that. Then we get into the meat and potatoes of it itself, the actual chapbook, Chloë Scene by Jay McInerney. This, as I mentioned, is the classic edition with letterpress printed wrappers. You can actually see the letterpress printing of the champagne glasses and wine glasses through the other side of the wrappers. It's going to be a wonderful letterpressed, beautiful little chapbook. All letterpress printed. Addendum by Naomi Fry. So this is the second work that they've published by Jay McInerney. I guess the first one was a article as well, right? The turkey season. So Chloë Scene, going into Chloë Sevigny's life as the it girl of the 90s. And you're going to get quite a bit of probably 90s nostalgia riding into this. I saw Jellies mentioned really quickly as I was flipping through there. Comparing it to Twiggy and Audrey Hepburn, Skinny Jane Seberg, going back even further to like French New Wave. But anyways, looking forward to diving in and giving this a read. This is the classic edition, which if you had got this part of the box, the whole box that I got was $45 a month. Next level up is going to be the Patron edition, which is going to be individually numbered, as well as double signed by Luke Ives Ponifel, and I believe it is also signed by McInerney. And then, of course, the next level up beyond that, that's, I think, $125 a month. Next level beyond that, which is like $300, is the Centaur edition, which is a hardcover edition. So this, the classic edition, is printed on birch antique vellum, bound in letterpress wrappers, 150 copies. I feel like birch antique vellum is usually the Patron paper, isn't it? Or am I mistaken? The Patron and Centaur editions are on smooth gypsum paper, which are bound in deluxe letterpress wrappers, as well as half cloth for the Centaur editions. And, you know what? I realize here that it was designed and produced under the direction of Luke Ives Ponifel and Savine MGS Ponifel. Has Savine's name been on the past issues, or is she, stepping up to the plate here? Is she also signing the Patron edition and the Centaur edition, or is it just Luke Ives Ponifel? signing that. I mean, if they're both doing the direction, then it would, you would think they'd both be signing it. So anyways, that, my friends, is Chloe's Scene by Jay McInerney, as available through the Thornwillow Press Dispatch via the Classic Edition or via the Patron Edition, or exclusively through the Dispatch for the Centaur Edition. Leftover copies of the Classic Edition and Patron Edition are already available on their website. So if you were like, hey, you know what, I just want to buy this book as it is, this chapbook as it is, fear not, you can go to the link below and pick up a copy for yourself. In case, you're like, I don't want the whole package. I just want it's too late to get the whole package anyways. I don't know, if you buy it after the fact, do they still include the good stuff? Do they still include this bonus material, or are they just sending you the chapbook? I don't know. But, and I don't recall. I mean, I have purchased some of the chapbooks after the fact, but usually it's on the secondary market. So anyways, that, my friends, is the Thornwillow Press Dispatch for June of 2025, which is one hell of a package. If you're a fan of letterpressed goodies, you should definitely check Thornwillow Press out. I mean, I love getting some letterpressed goodies month after month. They have some pretty awesome titles. They shine a light on non-traditional titles or things that don't normally get the fine press treatment, such as articles, such as nonfiction, such as remembrances or speeches about Groucho Marx. But of course, they do classic short stories as well within some months, such as Super Frog Saves Tokyo by Haruki Murakami, which is the only Centaur edition that I've ever received. It's too pricey for me to subscribe on a monthly level, but Lucas Ponifel and the team at Thornwillow graciously gifted me a copy of that one, and it just, holy crap. Like, I was at a loss for words. It is spectacular. So if you wanted to see what the Centaur edition is, you can check out that video. I have done several Patron editions on the channel as well, usually from the secondary market, or if the title strikes my fancy. So, there's plenty of those to check out. Or if you want to just keep, seeing month after month what the Dispatch holds, be sure to subscribe to the channel here, because I will continue to unbox them as I continue to receive them. So check out Thornwillow Press. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I do at least one book review a week with plenty of unboxings in between here and there. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Thornwillow Press, and we'll see you guys around next time.